Hello, everyone. Welcome. You're listening to Kimla and Company, only on Beacon of Light Radio. Welcome. Hey, come along with me for the next hour. The show is brought to you by Bill Lowe Realty at Keller Williams, Lake Travis Realty. If you have any questions, or you may just kind of say, gee, I wonder what my house is worth. I don't care where you live on the planet. Bill Lowe and I can help you with any kind of questions, concerns, or just kind of, I'm kind of curious as to what's out there on the real estate market. This is the year, we're going into 2019, and real estate's going to be a really good investment. So if you're thinking about finding your next sacred space, or you're thinking about, my family, we're going to go into investment, property management, anything like that, I'll give you the lowdown, or I'll hook you up with someone in your country, in your city, in your zip code, in your country code that will really answer all of your questions. So get a hold of Bill Lowe, Lowe, right here on Facebook.com. Hey, we've got a show tonight. We're looking at December 20th. Where did the year go? I don't know. We just kept pedaling backwards through all the retrogrades, and we have finally gotten here. How cool is that? We've finally gotten here, and we are here Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we're rocking and rolling. Hey, I have someone really special in the house tonight. I want to invite you all to come over to Facebook chat page. So go over to Facebook in the upper left-hand corner. You can type in Beacon of Light Radio Chat, and my beautiful, intuitive, talented producer, Charity Minton, is going to let you in the chat group. And come on in. All of us beacons, we all get together. We share our light. We share our questions. We share experiences. But most of all, we share our love. And so come on over so we can say hello, and everyone can share their light with everybody else. 'Tis the season. We're getting on to the Christmas season. And whatever holiday season you are celebrating, we are supporting that for you, and only wishing you lots and lots of wonderful joy in celebrating, wrapping up 2018, getting ready to go into 2019. But in the house tonight, we have a special guest. Her name is Tracie Mahan. I've known Tracie for over 5 years, and I got to say, she is a delight. And she's going to be bringing us all of this wonderful dragon energy tonight. So it's going to be really fun. But I want to bring her on so we can share a little bit of the weekly star update. So, Miss Tracie Mahan, you are going to give yourself all of your accolades and what you do, because the list is so long. I'd be here until the middle of next week. Hello, Tracie. Come on in.
Oh, thank you. One of the things I want to say right off the bat, you were talking about the real estate, and there is somebody listening that's ready to move up, and they need a bigger house. They're outgrowing the house they're in. They need a bigger house.
Great.
Call Kimla, call Bill.
Get a hold of me. Get a hold of me. Get a hold of me. We will hook you up into a wonderful sacred space. And, that's what I do. Having trained with the masters in Feng Shui, it's really important to kind of pick a home that has the same energy and chart that is compatible to you and your loved ones, and that is really going to kind of support the goals that you have for the next 20 years. So that's what I do. That's my specialty. And my hubby Bill, my beloved,
my hubby,
hubby, he's the one that puts all the numbers together and makes it real for you, and gets you a good deal. So there you go. Yep. So hey, thanks for that. So Tracie, tell us a little bit about yourself and what's your latest and greatest.
Latest and greatest. Well, I'm an intuitive. I like to work with people on an intuitive level. Rather that be through just looking at their energy that's going on right now. I do a lot of energy clearing, energy blocks. This is where the dragons come in, you guys. We're going to talk about that. And then I also do the quantum healing hypnotherapy technique, which is a hypnosis technique that takes you really deep into hypnosis. We go into past life. We go into the higher self. We ask every question you can think to ask in the planet, and we get your answers, and we bring in healing and all kinds of good, juicy things like that. So lots of really fun and magical things going on in the planet right now. One of the new things going on for me is there's been a lot of channeling going on, a lot of extraterrestrial energies out there that are very loving and benevolent and wanting to help us on this planet right now. And I've been able to tap into a lot of that. That's been a lot of fun. And it's kind of like my new kid in a candy store moment. When that starts happening, and it's been coming in the sessions as well, where the channel will come in and actually guide the client through the sessions. So it's been pretty fun. That's me. That's what I'm doing.
I love that's what you're doing. Where are you located?
I am in Oregon and on the internet. So I do a lot of my sessions online. I can do it through video. I can do it over the phone. The QHHT sessions do have to be in person though. So that would be in Oregon, just outside of the Portland area. So.
Perfect. Okay. And Tracie is spelled Tracie, Mahan, Mahan. So get a hold of her like right away.
And my website is my name.com, so traciemahan.com. Come find me, see what I do. And you can even schedule online, so it's all fun, easy. I make it as easy as I can. So.
Easy peasy. So, hey, here we are in December. So, are you all set? Is the tree up? Is the lights on? What's going on?
I have to tell you, my tree did not go up until last night. I have 3 kids, and 2 of them are working. And between all 4 of us, to find us all 4 at home at the same time, it took till last night. So it is up. And am I done shopping? Not really. So it keeps sneaking up on me. And the countdown, 5 days. 5 days till I become the Grinch if I don't get myself busy.
I hear the Grinch is really popular this year.
I think so. It's all good.
I know.
I try to make the deal, hey, you don't buy me anything, I won't buy you anything. Good?
Let's just share a cookie.
Yeah, please. Cookie would be awesome.
I know. Oh gosh, I know. It's funny, but I mean, I just feel like time has really warped and speeded up in so many ways. It's just like the clock, like the hands, on a funny cartoon. They just seem to be spinning. I turn around and go, no way.
I'm right there with you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, it really is a reality. I really feel like time is just kind of speeding up. I turn around and the things that I used to be able to fit in a day, oh, no. Oh, absolutely no way. I have to really, and now I get why you have to be in shape and work out and drink a lot of water.
Stay hydrated.
Just to keep up with the hands on the clock. I'm like, okay, I can do this,
Oh, and time is becoming a blurred line. It's like, oh, I remember this conversation. Wasn't that like yesterday or 2 days ago? And whoever I'm talking to will be like, no, that was this morning. Oh, and then there was this one like a month ago. Nope, that was like 3 days ago. And it's like time is just absolutely blurred right now. So
yeah, I do. I do. I really feel like it's, one of those speeded up, one of those recordings that have been, we all sound like chipmunks right now.
Exactly.
I know. So, we've got so many things happening as far as, the stars in the sky. So let's get started with the star update. So Tracie, we've got so much going on, and I know we're entering into your personal area of Capricorn.
Oh, I'm glad you clarified.
Yes, we are.
We are.
There's so much going on in the sign of Capricorn right now. So I can imagine that you are feeling things like, as you said, out in the cosmos, and you're having conversations, that you probably have not had extended in a long period of time. So, tomorrow on Friday, December 21st, we've got the winter solstice. It's
Yes.
here. It's already wherever you are on the planet. This is what's going on here in the northern hemisphere. And, this winter solstice, it's kind of one of those turning of the tide where we do go inside, we focus on planet Earth, we replenish our Earth energy. And it's pretty important to do this so that we can cultivate so many wonderful growth spurts in the future. So tomorrow the sun is going to be entering into Capricorn, and also Mercury is going to be conjunct Jupiter. So we've got a lot of stuff going on. Mercury is in Sagittarius. It's going to be kissing Jupiter. We're going to be having these wonderful conversations, even in our heads. We're going to be having them because when Mercury goes into Jupiter, we are wanting to plan big time, and not just for short periods. We're going to be planning for the long haul, okay? So for you, if you are looking at 2019 and going, okay, I need a new plan. I need to really think big. I want to do much better than I did in 2018. You are right on track, because that's exactly what the energy is doing. It's expanding this particular field of energy of what you're capable of. So you're going to be having, but this Capricorn energy is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is saying, hey, this isn't pie in the sky stuff. This isn't, Walt Disney. This is reality. And we want to base this expansion of 2019 only in reality, okay? So it is going to be planning, strategy, step by step, really cementing goals in the future. So this is a serious nature. This is 1 year where we're turning the year in 2019 and all the planets are going to be going direct. This is huge. I mean, this is absolutely a major, major turning point. Do you ever do anything on winter solstice at all?
Oh boy. I have a group of friends where we do get together on all the changing of the seasons, and one of my dear friends, Larry, he is a born again druid. Because he is just like, he looks at his energy, embraces it, and I love Larry, and him and his wife Angel, they put together all kinds of solstice things, and I've participated in them directly as far as being the earth sign for the solstice, and I've also participated as being one of the ones gathering around. And this particular one I'm not going to make it to, but yeah, every turn of the season there's a gathering for it, and it really does bring you back to the planet when he does these, and he does this beautiful ceremony with it. And so yes, normally I would. That would be the answer. That was the long answer.
That's awesome. Well, Venus is in Scorpio water sign. It's going to be trining. Okay, so it's going to be in a really good position with Neptune. Neptune's in Pisces. And then we've got on Saturday, we've got our full moon in Cancer. So we've got 1, Venus, 2, Neptune, 3, the moon in all water signs. This is going to be a very emotional, romantic, one of those kinds of things where you're going to feel this particular full moon in Cancer on Saturday like never before. And this particular full moon in Cancer is at 0 degrees. That's a critical point. When we have anything in our natal chart at 0 degrees, it is the natural born healer. Okay. So the water, I don't care where you are or what you drink or soak in a tub or go out on the lake or ice skate or whatever you want to do, water is going to be such a healer for you at this particular time. And with this nurturing energy of Cancer, it rules the home, it rules the mom, it rules food, it rules all those wonderful things. And so at this particular time, we are looking for the nurturer. We are looking to be safe. We are looking to be validated that we are loved, we're secure, and it's okay to be emotional. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. Because through the tears are such a healing thing. So if anything comes up for you, another thing though that happens with 0 degrees Cancer, it's a beginning. It's a beginning of a new process. So, Cancers are kind of that particular worry ward, the mom that worries until you get in the door when you're a teenager and you're driving for the first time. Or the one, the mom that always thinks, oh my gosh, don't get on that because you'll fall and break your neck. It's just like they always see things so dramatic, So, but Cancers also have this particular energy that when they are alone, it gets the best of them, and it gets to the place where they want to kind of wrap under their little crab shell and kind of get into a little kind of like an energy that swirls down, and it can breed depression. So if you know of anybody that's spending the holidays alone, go out of your way, stop by, pick up a flower, a donut, whatever. Just stop in and say, hey, how's it going? Are you warm enough? Can I have a cup of tea with you? What's new? And make them feel special, make them feel nurtured. This is the time where you call home, you contact your mom. Mm-hmm. If you're a mom yourself, you're going to love, to have your kiddos around you. This is one of those times. But it also is, if you did not have a good relationship with your mom, this is when the healing begins on a very, very deep level. It's also setting up this water trine, this very supportive water trine. We've had a lot of fire in the last couple of years, especially last year, going into another fire-dominated 2019. So this water trine is really setting up a very nurturing, balancing effect for us all to balance out the water and the fire energy so that we really can nurture the soil, nurture the earth with this wonderful Jupiter a conjunction with, Jupiter expands everything, with Mercury, the planet of communication, the planet of thought. It is actually the time to plant the seeds. And I know this is a full moon. This is when you get your crystals out. Perfect time to bake the crystals.
The crystal babies. So Kimla, how long does this energy of the healing last?
It is in full force for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
On force, full on force, full on. We've got a lot of other things coming up as well. We've got Mercury is going to be really setting you up for a very dreamy Christmas Eve on Monday. Anything that you would love to act out, put on, celebrate. Look at the media showers that are going on right now. Anything to do with film, music. Music's going to be a big part of this particular Christmas celebration, or any celebration that you are honoring in this particular time. It's one of those things where you have this dreamy effect. You know how sometimes, Tracie, you can celebrate Christmas and it's just absolutely magical?
You've heard my story. I just finally got my tree up. It's been really hard to get into this spirit this year for me. And then all of a sudden it was like somebody flipped a coin, and it's like, okay, let's get that tree up. And now it's like we all just want to live in the room that the tree is in. Yeah. And just be in that magic of it. And it really can be a very magical time and very fun and spirited time. And, we were giggling last night and having fun, and just nobody was under any pressure. I've had years where it's like, get in here and help. So, and I'm trying to make the hot chocolate and make it all like, hallmarky, and nobody's participating, and I'm getting grumpy. And last night I was just like, we have an artificial tree, or the animals would get into it. The artificial one, they seem to leave alone. So we just got that out, and boom, 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 we set it up. Everybody hung out. We were laughing. We were having a good time. And I was like, oh, I didn't even remember to make the hot chocolate, and so it just flowed, though. And it was so much nicer to just be in that. And it totally shifted. And like I said, the kids, myself, we're all like just wanting to be in the room with the tree right now. So yeah, I understand the magic. It's there.
It is there. And, some years are more magical than others. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. But this particular Christmas Eve and Christmas really is going to be very magical. The magic's going to be in the air. You can almost hear, taste, and smell the angels that are really just being heavenly sent down on the planet at this particular time. So if you do find some feathers, if you do find some coins, if you do find some signs from those who have passed, or from up above, or from messages from your angels or from your guides, yeah, this is something that is heaven sent for you. So make sure you look for that, because when we go into Christmas Day, we've got the moon in Leo. It's all about the kids. It's all about finding your little inner child. But it's all about making things very grand, very gold, and very big. So the drama continues from the full moon on Saturday all the way through Christmas. It's going to be just a rockin' time, a very rockin' time. Now, you know what? On Wednesday, December 26th, where is it? It's in the UK. They have Boxing Day. I'm not familiar with Boxing Day, what it is. Tracie, do you know what it is?
I have no idea.
Well, yeah. Anybody from the UK that's listening, you might want to tap in and give us a call. But, Boxing Day for me would be like, of course, in the United States, we have boxing. Yeah. Fighting and boxing. But I don't know why, but I always picture down under in Australia, two kangaroos just going at it. I don't know what that's at. But Boxing Day, I'm sure it has a wonderful, a wonderful theme to it. But that's on Wednesday, December 26th. I'm going to meet you right back here, actually, on December 27th. And you know what? Enjoy with your family. Enjoy with your beloveds. Enjoy just with yourself. And give yourself a little bit of time, a little bit of open-mindedness to experience the magic, but also to really take into consideration a nice, serious plan for 2019. Get the little strategy out there, get your little compass out there, and point it to north. We are all ready to turn it on in 2019. So whatever is, not working for you, holding you back, say goodbye. Just say goodbye and know that the angels are here to uplift you into a new and better place. Okay. So we are here to talk about a really cool subject tonight. And some of you, maybe don't find dragons really kind of plush and cushy.
we're here to change your mind.
We're here to change your mind tonight. So, Tracie, tell me about all of this wonderful passion you have for dragons.
You know, I think I've always loved dragons, but and I used to watch movies with dragons in it, and I just didn't like the Dragon Slayer kind of movies. But then, like, Dragonheart came out, where there was this special bond with the dragon, and I was like, oh, this is just touching me really, like heartfelt watching this movie, watching them bond. And then one day I was working on a client, and I was doing energy work on the client, and all of a sudden behind me comes this really big energy. And this dragon head, and I can see it in my third eye. I could feel the energy of it physically, comes over my right shoulder. And all of a sudden, it just felt like finding a long-lost friend. And to the point where it was very emotional for me as I'm moving this energy around with this person. Here comes this dragon. And I knew what the dragon looked like. I knew how it felt. I could see through its eyes. It was just such a bonding experience. And then the dragon was assisting me with the energy work for the rest of that session. And it was, I don't even know if I could explain the emotional connection that I had with that dragon. And then I was just like, I wonder if other people have dragons. And, of course, my obsession of dragons kind of kicked up a notch, and everything. I was seeing dragons everywhere, getting all kinds of confirmation that, I have my dragon around me. And with dragons, it's a very telepathic communication. It's very empathic. You can feel what they're feeling when you're tuning into them. You can ask to see through their eyes and have them take you and show you things. My dragon, once I got out of that, and I actually took a journey with my dragon, it took me to the realm or the planet or the place that it existed and flew me around, and there was other dragons there, and I was like, there's so many dragons. Everybody's got to know about the dragons. So I started taking people on dragon journeys, and there are dragon keepers, and we would go through the dragon keepers to introduce people to their dragon. And what I started to find is that each person already knows how to call their dragon. Once we get them to that platform, they knew how to call their dragon in, and instantly the dragon would show up. And then everyone I've brought on this journey has the same experience when they meet their dragon. It's like this long lost friend. The bond is there. It's emotional. So a lot of people cry when they meet their dragon. And then I just have the dragon take them on a journey and go places. Now I'm experiencing the dragons coming in during sessions. They're coming in and they're assisting with the healings. They're with the client. They're assisting with transmuting energy. I had one the other day that the client was working on releasing some pain from a relationship, and the dragon come in right behind her, and with his big long neck and head just arches right over top of her and starts breathing violet flame right over top of the other person to help transmute their sadness and anger and hurts and pains, so that resolution could come from this relationship. And then a couple days later, I'm getting a message from her going, everything's different. And it was just, you get those confirmations and you know that something's happening. So, yeah, I love my dragons. And
Right. Well, with my background in studying, with the Chinese masters, the dragon is a celestial animal that is the most powerful. And out of all of the 12 animals, people that are born in the year of the dragon, in fact, in China and in India and also in a lot of different countries that are aware of the power of the dragon, go out of their way to actually give birth to the offspring in the year of the dragon. So if you are born in 1940, 1952, 1976, 1964, 1988, the year 2000, 2012, and if we go up to 2024, you're all going to be born in the year of the dragon. Now, what this is they believe that that if you have an offspring that was born in the year of the dragon, it is so powerful that it brings prosperity into the family for many, many, many generations. So this is one of those times when, in everyone that, on that side of the planet, anyway, a very popular year for giving birth for children in the year of the dragon. However, if you are born in the year of the dragon, you're very independent and you challenge authority because you feel as though you are the boss of you. And nobody can be, over you. So you make absolutely fantastic entrepreneurs. You like to have your own business. You're very generous. You're independent. You attract wealth naturally, so you're not really consumed with money itself, yet you like all of the trappings about wealth and about what wealth can do for you and if it can highlight you and bring you into the circle, into the, being highlighted or fame is something that dragons are known for. But there's a specific thing about the dragon power, the energy of it. And the Chinese believe that the qi inside of all of us has the ability to kind of pool or stagnate if it runs what we call hot or cold in acupuncture. If anybody's taking acupuncture out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. We can go from dry to damp to cold to hot inside of us, and they regulate all of our meridians as to the qi going through us. So if you are of the healing service to others, and your client has a blockage or is pooling the qi, which means the blood is pooling in there, dragons actually come and they can actually, through their power and through their energy, provide the heat, which people say, oh, that's the fire within the dragon. They actually provide the heat to get that qi moving again. And it's kind of, they believe that all health problems relate to a microcirculation deficiency. And these dragons come in, and at a very small capillary level, they do their work. And it can really help you get out of some emotional blockages, but also some real health concerns as far as if you have problems with your digestion or your stress, insomnia, panic attacks, vertigo, arthritis, any kind of inflammation, female problems, infertility as well. Also, it moves your intestines, so you can eliminate the toxins within the body once it starts going. So the dragons are known for having, yang energy versus yin energy. And the time of morning or the time of day that the dragons rule, no matter where you are on the planet, is from 7 in the morning until 9 in the morning. Isn't that the time that we all get up and start going, right, Tracie?
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Absolutely. And what do we want right away? Something hot, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Isn't that funny?
Especially
yeah.
this time of year. Let's warm it up.
Even in the summer, I want to get up and have a hot cup of coffee. I don't know about anybody else.
Oh,
but
yeah. I'm right there with you. That's the great morning kickoff year round.
or some hot tea or something herbal, but hot is something that from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. is really conducive to getting the chi powered up for the day. Fascinating, right?
Yeah. Works for me. More reasons to drink coffee.
Or some really good tea. So that's the thing. So for you, how cool is it for you to be doing your healing work and calling in the dragons?
Oh my gosh. I can't brag about the dragons enough. And Rhonda is asking, I am a rabbit. Do I still have a dragon? Everybody has a dragon. That is what I found out. I didn't know that. I mean, I was introducing people to dragons, but I didn't realize everyone had one, and I was told. And so one of the things that happened to me about 4 years ago, I took a gentleman into a QHHT session, one of those quantum healing sessions, and he starts channeling in a dragon. And I kid you not, I got to talk to a dragon. And it was cool. His voice got really super deep, and I'm like, who am I talking to? Because I knew he had a real soft voice. So his voice got real deep, and he's like, well, you call us dragons. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking to a dragon. I was freaking out. And he went on to tell me how they were actually part of the creation of this world. And it was quite fascinating to talk to the dragon. And it has been a few years, so the conversation's a little foggy in my head. But I remember coming out of there with a grin from ear to ear going, I just talked to a dragon. But that was the dragon for that particular gentleman. And we didn't even intend to go that direction. You know, we were just going to see what happened, and here comes this dragon. So it was really, that particular dragon was very serious and wanted to get some messages to him, and but it did answer some of my questions until then it got impatient. And I was told, I'm here for the client, not for your questions, because I was curious. I was like, where do you come from? And they come from a space where there's no time, and he called it the void, and then described it a little bit to me. He's like, there's no time here. We were part of creation. When the original dragons were created, because we did have dragons, when the dragons were created, they were also created in duality. So that is why we see, you know, the good dragons, the bad dragons. They also were in duality just like we are. And so explained that a little bit to me, and then also told me the dragons were coming back. And let me tell you, this year alone, I have seen more people talk about dragons, and I believe they found a dragon egg, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they found the dragon egg, a real physical dragon egg. And 4 years ago, I was told dragons were coming back, and I'm just telling you, I've met, through taking people through regressions, I've met people that are here on this physical planet in a physical body that are dragon keepers, and they've got multiple dragons that come in during their sessions. And so to me, it's like, I just would love everybody to be able to open their minds into this magical place that we actually really do exist in, you know. And the more I start opening to the magic of this planet, the more I get surprised with all these beautiful things that we can do when we don't limit ourselves with the physical body. So
yeah. So, you know, I feel like a lot of us perhaps were alive at the time when perhaps dragons were here and we had experiences with them. Because there's people who fear them, you know, and there's people who do not relate to that. And then there's other people who are like, oh my gosh, they're like the best thing ever. You know what I mean?
They're like your favorite pet, like your dog or something. It's like, yeah. So,
exactly.
And I'm sure that because that's my experience, that's what I'm attracting in is clients that are also ready to meet that dragon on that level and have the positive experience with it. But yeah, I'm guessing there are some out there that probably weren't so pleasant. So. Yeah,
right. Well, you know, a lot of them uh, what I feel is a lot of them were here to kind of clear out some negativity throughout the planet itself.
Very true. Yeah, that's
So
true.
yeah. And I feel like in this particular realm, what we're doing is we are, as a planet itself, clearing out a lot of that, a lot of toxicity, and we need some rebirth. So a little bit of dragon power, I think, is being called forth in whatever way, shape, or form to kind of really kind of, you know, clean the planet up, so to speak. So if we have to leave it to the dragons, so be it.
Yeah.
You know, we're lucky to
Yeah.
have them.
Exactly. Yeah. And, you know, right now they're showing up just like a power animal would, or a spirit guide, or, you know, an angel or whatever. They're showing up for us in that energetic form and vibration. But the power, you know, their vibration is so strong, and it's a cleansing vibration. Ask your, you know, if you guys want to do this right now, just close your eyes and ask to see the eye of your dragon. Because when you
Ooh.
can see the eye of your dragon, that's going to bond you with it.
Oh, mine's green.
Isn't that amazing, though? Just to see the eye of your dragon, it's like it just sucks you right in,
Yeah.
and connects you with the dragon. And now ask to feel the heart of the dragon, and just allow that heart to come in. And it really is like coming home. It's like finding that old friend you haven't seen in so long. And it can be emotional. And then just step back for a second and look at the color of your dragon. And we're all so close right now. The veils are so thin that it's easy enough to do this just like we did it. You know, it doesn't have to be elaborate. But when I do take people on regressions to meet their dragon, we go on an ascension journey. We're going to go into, what does your soul need right now? Where do you need cleared energetically? How do we move that out of your vibration? And the dragon will help with that. And a lot of times we go into the fairy forest or a magical forest, and we use the forest energy to help move and transmute and create a pathway for people to get out of, you know, whatever's in their way gets out of their way, and they can start again and have new direction and clarity, and find that purpose and the energy to move forward in that purpose. And they are really great sessions. So, you know, that was just kind of a taste of meeting your dragon. But when you can meet the dragon in that deeper state, when you're really connecting to it, it's very positive, very wonderful experience. And I like going along because I go right in there with you. So, yeah, I feel like I get to meet everybody's dragon. So and I can do that through, I could do that over the phone, although I would prefer to do it through either a video or in person if you live in my area. So, you know, there are options to doing the sessions. You don't have to be local. So
That's so cool. So are you able to like give some dragon messages this evening?
You know what? I actually even have dragon cards that can assist me with dragon messages. So yeah, we can do this.
Oh, can I be the first one?
No, yeah, you could definitely be the first one.
Oh, yay.
And I'll let you tell me who's next on the board there.
Okay. Who would like to have a dragon message in the chat room? Just go ahead and come on in and request a dragon card. This is awesome.
Well, I can feel your dragon is like sitting on me right now. Okay. So I haven't channeled the dragon yet, but you never know. That might happen. Okay, so Kimla, it's very important for you right now to just move into your Christ light, and your dragon really wants you to pull that energy into your heart chakra. You have this very powerful light in the heart chakra that you know, definitely moving forward into the 2019 year. They're just showing me that. Wow, it's going to be like a magnet for you. It's going to bring people to you that really need your services in whatever avenue you want to put that out there in. But again, with all the work that you do with the astrology, with the feng shui, even with the real estate, and like you were saying, you combine all of these beautiful gifts to help them find the perfect home. Any of that. I just see this light coming from the heart chakra. And your dragon is working with you on your voice to speak the right words, to move energy through your voice. There's actually going to be coding. Did that come out right? Codes within the words that you use that are going to create healing within people that you are speaking to. So allow the light code to come out through your voice. So if you feel like you're using words that you wouldn't normally use, that's a good sign that you're probably speaking through the dragon energy and bringing light code through for the person you're speaking to.
Oh, that's so heavenly. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm excited now.
Now she's going to want to talk to everybody. Talk to me, Kimla. Talk to me.
I know, I am.
There's
That's
such a gift in the vibration of the voice, and your voice is already such a gift to everybody, but it carries this special vibration that it's like an awakening for people when you're talking to them. It will activate them on levels that they haven't been activated yet. So call in that dragon. That dragon's got some good power for you.
I better rest up.
Yeah. Next thing we know, you'll be singing on the next show going, this is how it's choosing to come out. And we will all just sit there and listen.
Oh dear. That's when the mute button comes in.
Yeah, it's like, Kimla's show is on, but I had to mute it. No, just kidding.
She's getting carried away by a dragon. Okay, we've got everyone requesting. So Elizabeth would love to have a little message from a dragon card.
Okay. Okay. So what happens, Elizabeth, is I'm pulling your dragon in for this reading. So it's hitting me in the solar plexus, meaning step into your power. Your dragon's going to bring in a lot of magic for you. There's some things in your life that I feel like you want to have it turn around or shift. Ooh, okay, sorry, it was something there. It almost made me nauseous. So as I'm moving with your dragon energy there, it is moving this for you. It is creating something very magical. What it's asking you to do is to be in the moment and to just like what we were just doing, envision the eye of the dragon, move into the heart of the dragon, and then ask your dragon to take you on a journey and just close your eyes and be in the moment of that. And, if you have a hard time visualizing, just go with how it's feeling. Let it open the heart chakra. It feels like it wants to do some work on the heart chakra and bringing you into your power and into a better balance with your energy, both masculine, feminine, and then bringing it into more of a balanced place so that your pendulum isn't swinging off one direction or the other. It's going to kind of bring you into a more balanced and peaceful place, and you're going to rock 2019. Okay, that was Elizabeth.
Elizabeth actually was born in the year of the dragon.
Ah. Mm-hmm. No wonder it made me nauseated. That was strong energy. It's like, man, that was sweeping through. That was a little tickle to the tummy. Okay, so who do we have next?
We have Rhonda.
Rhonda. Oh, and she says I'm groovy. So, hey, Rhonda, you're groovy too. I kind of want to go get some little disco boots now. Really bring in that groovy. I kind of love that hippie look with the fun round glasses and so I'll go with groovy. Okay, Rhonda, yours. Okay, so the feeling I get with yours is that you are working a lot with the earth energy, and okay, so you have a brand new opportunity coming your way. And it's kind of like the dragon's going before you and clearing the path and opening the doors for that. So be ready for something new to come in. This could help you in a financial way. However, I do feel like they're working on your energy body to expand you a little bit. And I'm going to say be open to some new guides coming in and allow for those new guides to be extraterrestrials. When I'm just going to say it. You're connected to ETs, honey.
Is she going to be writing at all? I'm getting she's going to be writing. Is she going to be writing at all?
She definitely has a talent for the writing. So that, I'm just looking at that in particular. Okay, so I'm seeing her with an actual tablet and pen and paper. How are you seeing this, Kimla?
Yes.
It feels to me
I'm
like
seeing
it just keeps coming in and she can't write fast enough.
Yeah, it's almost like someone's behind her pushing her
Yeah.
to write. Don't go to sleep, write.
And I hope I didn't scare you with the extraterrestrial energy, but that, to me, it's just another level of angelic energy. They're just higher vibrational beings that are here to help us. But yeah, there's the card I drew for you is just totally, it's all about something new is coming, something new, and if there's an opportunity, it does feel like that can grow into something financial for you. So follow your heart and your gut and your guidance, because it's going to take you exactly where you need to be. It'll be perfect.
And Sue would like to have a message.
Good. Rhonda wants to meet them. Yay. I was hoping I wasn't going to scare anyone with that. So, yay, Rhonda. They're there for you. Syrians actually come in as I'm looking at that. So play with that. See if you can get connected to them. You have at least one of them that wants to work directly with you on the writing. And then there's two more that you can connect with for other things in your life as well. So do that. Okay, Sue's next?
Yes.
Okay. I'm getting into Sue's energy. We're finding her dragon. Actually, Sue, you have two dragons, and one of them has babies. I'm just going to tell you how I'm seeing it. Okay, so you must have a whole family, like mommy, daddy, babies. So.
Oh.
Oh, the Syrians might be green people. Sorry, Rhonda, I just saw you put that on there. Okay, so let me look at this a little bit for you, Sue. Okay, I don't know if you're juggling a lot right now. It feels very busy, and it's time to get grounded. And so I want you to work with the earth energy as well, but you also are very connected to the fairies, so, which is great because the dragons kind of come from that realm. So work with all of it. You have access, I don't know if you're near nature or you have nature around you, but it feels like you have access to a fairy portal where you can walk into the forest and actually go into that realm and that energy. And if you close your eyes, you'd probably be more connected to it than if you're actually trying to see it with the physical eye. And you also have, I think you have a vortex near you that would be very beneficial for you to stand in to help ground you and actually reset your energy. And when you get in that space, that's when you manifest your dreams like super easy. So you want to get into that balanced place. And I'm not saying that you have to go out into the forest to find this vortex. You can actually sit in your living room and in your mind to go into a forest and find the vortex and do it that way. So you can do it through meditation. You don't have to have your physical body there. What do you get, Kimla?
You know, I'm getting, when I'm looking at this, I'm getting that she has such empathetic field of energy around her. And sometimes she gets, she may be feeling a little bit more and get overwhelmed. So I feel like this particular dragon you were talking about is there to ground her in the support portal for her, because sometimes I think maybe she might be getting a little overwhelmed on an emotional scale. So because she feels so much. You know, yeah. And so that's kind of what I'm getting, and I'm getting that the dragon is there. And I don't think she knows how to perhaps use that support. But I feel like, you know, the dragon is kind of like nudging her to, come on, get on my back, let's go.
Yeah, they'll carry you, and that's the amazing part.
They'll carry you. That's exactly it. He wants to kind of carry you.
Scoop her up and make it easier. Quit making it so hard. I love it. So
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that dragon is there definitely to support her. So what about Miss Charity?
it's like you're reading my mind. I was going to
Okay.
say, let's do Charity. All right. So I'm going to have Charity. Can you unmute? Maybe
Charity.
she's sleeping. No.
She's figuring it out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Charity, I'm tuning into your dragon. Man, my heart chakra is just like pounding right now. Very, very
Romantic.
beautiful.
Romantic.
Yeah.
Huge romance here.
So bring it in.
Very romantic dragon energy here.
It is. And here's the thing though, it's this dragon is going to help you cut through the BS. It's going to help you see what's beyond the veils. Oh, she is in chat responding to us. Okay. So Charity, this dragon's going to help you rise above situations, help you see things from a bigger perspective, but it's also opening the heart chakra and bringing in the compassion around that. You know, it's like people will put on a mask and you don't always get to see what's really going on. And I really feel like this dragon is going to help you move through the mask and help you see more clearly and more deeply what's going on with people, which is going to make you an amazing friend or counselor or whatever, however you use it in life. And if it is in a form of a relationship, watch out, because he's going to have to open up to you, because you're going to see right through the nope, nothing's wrong. So, what do you get for that?
I'm just getting the heart energy is huge and ready to experience some partnership in a romantic sense. And we all learn and we all experience in different ways. And I just feel like that heart, like you said, that heart chakra is it's just like the beam is just polarizing. You know how some people, they have it out of their solar plexus, and other people have it at the top of the head. I see Charity right here in the heart center coming out, but I feel like there's a romantic flavor to it. So
spice it up.
Spice it up.
All right, Charity. So we all want to know how your love life is going in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. That is so cool. Well, I really hope that, everybody sees dragons in a little bit more of a, pushy, plushy, comfy, friendly way now. I said, let's have December dragons here.
I have to tell you, Kimla, the weirdest thing just happened. I'm sitting here and I did get some Christmas gifts already. And I have one sitting up here and it literally just jumped off the shelf.
Whoa!
I guess I didn't recognize my dragon enough. Hello, dragon. Please don't break the Christmas gifts. Okay, go ahead. I'm over there. I'm looking at that going, really?
Really? Did I miss you?
It was heavy. It's a salt lamp, and so it's not like it was this light thing that fell off. It literally jumped. It's like 3 feet from where I had it.
Wow.
So, all right, you guys.
All right.
We opened a portal in here.
We all need a salt lamp for our dragons.
Yeah, no kidding.
To help them light the way, I guess. This has just been awesome. How can everybody reach you, Tracie? And meet you and reach you.
And meet me, reach me, however you want to do that. TracieMahan.com, or come find me on Facebook as well. Follow me over there. I'm always posting stuff there, and occasionally I'll post a special. So, if you actually want to schedule something and say that you heard me on this show, I'll take 10% off. So why don't we do that?
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. Well, Mr. Bill and I are off on a romantic cruise in the morning. So, we're going to have our little celebration out on the seas, looking at that watery Cancer full moon. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So I hope that all of you have a wonderful, heartfelt celebration. And let's get ready for the new year, right? We are getting ready not only for the new year, but we are getting ready for a whole new shift of energy, and we're going to honor the year of the pig. Some people call it the year of the boar, but in Feng Shui, it has a whole new feeling to it, and I'm going to do a huge special on that. So we're going to be really getting some Chinese 4-pillar charts going, and some balancing out of the elements within your chart, what to put around you and which directions. I'm going to teach you how the compass really can talk to you and really bring out the wealth and abundance for you for 2019. It's going to be a whole new level of Feng Shui that I really haven't tapped into. But everyone that's really been following me for the last 6 years has really gotten it to the basics. So now we're ready to kind of move up to the advanced formulas, and I can't wait to introduce them to you. So I'm really excited about that. So Tracie, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and
Merry Christmas
to you and your family, and to everybody out there. Thank you so much for being on the show. Don't be a stranger. Come on back. I love it when we talk and we laugh and we bring joy to everyone out there. And Charity, thank you so much for producing for this evening, and all of you that came along on the journey for this hour. If you would like to pass along Beacon of Light Radio, if you enjoy it, I know your friends will too. So from my house to yours, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and may the angels protect you and guide you. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye-bye.